All right, what's up guys? Today we are going to be doing a shoe review on the Ishod Wair Nike SB. I'm going to be walking you through some things I liked about the shoe and some things I didn't like about this shoe. First off, the things I liked. Break-in on this shoe was so fast. This was the first shoe I've skated in a long time where I haven't walked around in it for a long time prior to skating. A lot of times I'll just wear my shoes for about a month before I actually skate in them, just to kind of reduce that break-in period. So this is something I've done since I was a little kid. I don't know why, but if I can kickflip in something first try right when I get it, that means it's lucky. So we'll see what we can get. I skated these right away and they broke in super fast, and I honestly had an amazing day skating my first day. Landed a new trick that I was super hyped on, got a kickflip front crook. I feel like kickflips your first day with a new shoe are usually really bad, and I also had a new board, so I was really hyped on that. Speaking of flicks, the kickflip on this shoe, love the flick of this shoe, which I didn't expect. It's kind of a rounder toe. I normally expect a really good kickflip off something like a blazer or something like that with a really pointy toe, but this delivered an insane kickflip. Really kept a nice, quick, consistent kickflip. I think my favorite part about this shoe has to be the insole. It's a super thick insole. This is the first shoe I've skated in a very long time where I haven't swapped out the insoles for something like an FP insole or something like that. Normally my feet hurt super bad skating in shoes with the stock insole. So I was really happy to find a shoe that I did not need to swap out the insoles, and my feet felt good the whole time I was skating them. I live in Arizona, so it's super hot. This mesh lining really helps keep your feet really cool while you're skating. This was something like I had read about. I didn't really know if I'd feel a difference, and I could definitely tell a noticeable difference. Definitely felt like my feet were not getting super hot. Yeah, just kept your feet super comfy the whole time you're out skating. Another thing I really loved about these shoes is they were great for heel flips. I normally suck at heel flips, or I just don't do them a lot because a lot of times I just don't have a good flick on them with the shoes I'm wearing. And I felt like I kind of lost a lot of my switch heel flip stuff. And all that came back really easily with these shoes. Really consistent heel flip, really consistent nollie and switch heel flip. So I really love that about this shoe. I felt like every trick just really worked. A lot of shoes, when I skate them, certain tricks feel better than others. But with these, I felt like everything just worked. Which is what you want in a shoe. You don't want to have different shoes for different tricks. This just felt great. Even with the thick insole and the fact that this is a cup sole shoe, I normally skate Volks and wanted to try something to give my feet a little bit more protection. Was unsure how that would feel with board feel. I really love feeling my board, and still had incredible board feel. I really loved it. And again, it just felt really consistent the whole time you were in the shoe. The sole of the shoe isn't something I normally pay a ton of attention to. I usually just like to look if it holds up for the duration of the time I'm skating the shoe. And this held up really well. Definitely a different style of sole than I'm used to with most shoes. It's not like your standard rubber. It definitely seems like a more athletic shoe feel. Really held up, super good grip, and yeah, didn't really lose traction. It still looks relatively new compared to when I first got them. All right, now for the things I didn't like about the shoe. So this is the shoe that, my front foot shoe. This is honestly the most I've destroyed a shoe in quite a while. I skated these for just over a month, which is normally how long I skate a shoe, but typically I'll just kind of stop because it kind of wears out. But this one, I had to shoe glue the front, got a hole in the top. You can see it's kind of busting through here. Got a hole through the side here that I had to shoe glue. This is a premium Nike SB shoe. I really expected this to last quite a bit longer for the price, and because it's a Nike. Most Nike shoes I skate do last a really long time, so I was definitely shocked to see how quickly I broke through this shoe. Granted, I have been skating a lot more since I started this channel, but still, I was really shocked at how quickly I blew through this shoe, especially since the last shoe I was skating was like a $60 New Balance shoe, and that lasted a lot better than this $100 Nike SB shoe. Laces. This is something I really did not like about this shoe. I relaced these, and you can see I used these inner lace loops, which I wish I had known about the first time. Literally the first day I skated the shoe, it was laced up, like this is how my switch shoe is. So it had the regular lacing. I forgot to super glue my laces the first day, and I literally blew through 3 laces on my first day of skating, which I never do, and that's always frustrating. And they didn't come with a second pair of laces, so I don't know. Especially if you're paying $100 for a pair of shoes, like you'd expect they'd come with another pair of laces, and also not have the laces in a spot that rip super quickly. And again, I'm not a person who normally rips their laces that fast, so maybe it was just the way I did my tricks or do my tricks. But yeah, that was a bummer. But if you do get these, definitely make sure you put your laces through these inner lace loops. It'll definitely help you out. But yeah, those are my only cons. You know, how long the shoe lasted and kind of the lacing. Other than that, these are one of my favorite shoes I've skated in a long time. I'm definitely going to be keeping an eye out for these, probably skating a lot more of these. I landed a bunch of new tricks in these I was really hyped on, and they just felt really good. They were super comfortable on my feet. My feet never hurt after skating, and honestly, as an older skater, there's not much else you can ask for in a shoe. So yeah, if you have skated these or wanted to try these, let me know in the comments below. Let me know your thoughts on these if you have skated them, and let me know if there's any other shoes that you'd like to see me review. I'm always interested in trying out new shoes, seeing how they feel, seeing how they skate. All right, thanks guys. See you in the next video.